Good evening. Welcome to Plainview Elgin Millville High School. As we're set to get started here in the Section 1 AA tournament as the PM Bulldogs welcome the Eagles of Dover and Eyota. And Dover Eyota comes in with a 2-24 record, while PM enters with a 22-4 record. PM, the number 2 seed. Dover Eyota, the number 15 seed. The winner of this matchup is going to take on the winner of the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Triton Cobra matchup going on tonight. We're going to try to keep you posted on how that's going as well throughout the night. Should be a fun one. These teams have met twice this year. First, they met on December 16th. PM took that one 78-44, and then just a couple weeks ago, PM winning 75-36. Bulldogs come in a little bit banged up, as they have the last couple of weeks here, with Caden Peters and Jamison Brinkman both sitting tonight for the Bulldogs. All right. Thank you to Mr. Tesling and the PM Pep Band for the school song there. Appreciate them coming out. It's a fun atmosphere. Gym is packed. Good-looking student section over on the opposite side. We're going to hand things over to in-gym announcer Mr. Scott Flatham.
Section 1AA basketball. The number 2 seeded PM Bulldogs are hosting the number 15 seeded Dover Eyota Eagles. At this time, would you all please rise to honor America? Please join in singing as the PEM Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Zach Tesling, plays our national anthem. Starting lineup. We will start with the visitors from Dover Eyota. The Eagles are coached by Justin Kraft, Peyton Thomas, and head coach Brett Blackner. Senior, number 2, Maverick Kupchak. Senior, number 3, Logan Drake. Junior, number 10, Levi Williams. Junior number 13, Tyler Holzer. And rounding up the starting 5 for the Eagles, sophomore number 14, Jackson Rearwitz. And now your PEM Bulldogs. Bulldogs are coached by Chad Orm, Mike Venus, and head coach Jason Herber. For the Bulldogs, 6' sophomore, number 5, Parker Maddie. 5'10" senior, number 15, Nick Wasdy. 6'2" senior, number 25, Chase Olderson. 6'7" senior, number 12, Aaron Stevens. And finally for the Bulldogs, 5'10" senior, number 3, Brady Herber. Let's play Section 100 basketball.
All right, so there is your starting lineups. Bulldogs going with the senior movement here of Stevens, Herber, Wasny, and Fogelson. They're joined by sophomore Maddie. The Eagles are starting seniors Sobczak and Drake, and juniors Levi Williams, Tyler Holzer, and sophomore Jackson Frerick. So we're set to tip things off here. I'm looking forward to a fun night here in the gymnasium. Bulldogs win the tip. All right, we're going to see a box and 2-3 defense out of Dover Eyota here. Start things out. Stevens from the corner starts things off with a 3. Great, Bulldogs in man-to-man defense there. Getting the ball inside. That was number 14, Frericks with the look. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Maddie. Bulldogs working it around. Herber going to try for 3. He hits. Pair of triples for the Bulldogs to start things off here. Getting the ball inside there. That is number 2, Maverick Sobczak. He's being guarded by sophomore Maddie. They're looking to take advantage of maybe a strength advantage inside. Sobczak going to head to the line, try to complete the 3-point play. Ball, I believe, called on Maddie. Sobczak hits. Stevens working in the post. And the hoop and the harm for Stevens as he answers. Ball rims out. Maddie takes the rebound away. Into Sobczak, gets it to go. Maddie with his first bucket. Ball tipped out of bounds. Stick with the Eagles. Stevens with the steal in open court. Going hard. He's fouled on the way to the hoop. That's going to go against number 10, Levi Williams, his first. Stevens going to head back to the line for 2 more. Misses the front end. Hits the second. In for the Eagles on the make, that's number 12, sophomore Jacob Cornell. He's replacing number 3, Logan Drake. Full court pressure on the Bulldogs. They turn over the Eagles. Herbert's got it down low. Gets it up, won't go. Kicked out Fogelson. Maddie sees an open lane. Loses it on the way to the hoop. And the Eagles are going to bring it up. Fogelson with a defensive rebound there. Bulldogs pushing it up the court. Maddie gets it to Herber. Stevens middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Fogelson thinks about the 3. Back to Stevens. Mid-range jumper. It's good. Maddie with the steal, shoved to the ground by Sobczak. Into the game for the Bulldogs. Jamison Brinkman coming off the bench here, going to give that ankle test here. Probably see limited minutes from the senior. Bulldogs looking to get the ball in the post to Stevens. Mid-range jumper from Herbert is good. Herbert now with 5 in the game. More full court pressure out of the Bulldogs here. Got a good trap there. And we get a timeout from Coach Blattner. It's going to be a full timeout. All right, so Bulldogs off to a quick start here, up 15-3, led by Aaron Stevens, who's got 8 points already in the game. Herbert pitching in 5, and Maddie has that bucket. 3 points from Dover Eyota coming on a 3-point play by Maverick Sobczak. All right, Bulldogs make their way back onto the court here. They await the Eagles. Try to do our best to update you on all of the Section 1 AA schools as we see them come through. All right, it's going to be Dover Eyota basketball. Bulldogs still going to stick with the man defense. I lied. We're going to see a zone here. It looks like for the first time maybe all season from the Bulldogs. Shot from Sobczak, no good. Rebounded by Brinkman. Herbert gets it to Brinkman. Jason Brinkman gets his first bucket. Off the leg of the defender from Plainview, Elgin Millville. It's going to stick with the Eagles. Bulldogs get that quick trap. Herbert does a nice job of taking away the inbounder. Maddie cut and gets the feed from Stevens. Up, won't go. Jamo goes to the ground to get loose ball. Going to have a jump ball. That's going to go to the Eagles. I believe it's the first jump ball of the evening. Bulldogs just unable to take advantage of the turnover there. All right, Eagles reverse it this time. Bulldogs struggle to get back. Brinkman gets a nice tip there. Herbert takes it away. Herbert's wide open for 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Wozni. Kicks it out. Maddie from the elbow. That won't go. Rebounded by Herbert. Stevens drives, pulls up for the jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Sobczak. Williams working the ball out on top. Pulls for three, it's good. All right, Coach Herber recognizing Eyota switching to man defense here. Switches up the offense. Stevens with another basket. Good job by the Bulldogs, just maintaining until everybody can get back. Maddie picks up the foul, going to be his second, I believe. Team's second. Sobczak goes to the line for two. Maddie relieved by Liam Powers checks into the game for the Eagles, number 43. Alshon Eaton in, as is not sure who else. Oh, that was number 3, Drake, checking back in for the Eagles as well. Feed to Stevens on the alley-oop. Tough pass, but Stevens takes it, contorts his body to get that ball and put it back up in the air. It's good. Alshon Eaton into this game, gets a bank shot. Another bucket by Stevens. Wozni jumps in front there. On the breakaway, it's good. Three ball, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Gonna stick with Eyota. Inbounds pass is stolen. Stevens misses there. Rebound comes down to Holzer. Pass over the top to Sobczak. Makes it in, but nowhere to go. Good help from the Bulldogs there. Herbert taking it strong into Williams. Gets it over to Stevens. Stevens spins baseline. Up and under won't go. And Drake gets the rebound. Another steal, this time by Herbert. He's out in front. Ball tipped around. Liam Powers in the right place at the right time, and it's good. Get a 30-second timeout here from the Eagles. That's their second timeout of the half. Bulldogs up 27-10 in this one. Led by Aaron Stevens, now has 14 in the game already. Just 7.5 minutes in. All right, been a pretty quick game so far. Not a lot of fouls. Bulldogs only with 2. Eagles have 3 team fouls. Drake going to try for 3. That's off. Ball's kicked around a bit. Good hustle by Powers to run it down. Powers with a good quick first step. He gets another basket. Takes it baseline. Notice there wasn't any help paying attention and gives the Bulldogs a 19-point lead. Shot by Williams, no good. Herbert pushing the tempo against a lot of white jerseys. Called for a traveling call. Chase Fogelson checks back in for the Bulldogs, replacing Wozni. Number 14, Frericks in the lane with a nice little turnaround jump shot. It's his first basket. Stevens tries another 3, no good. Herbert with the rebound. Herbert finds Fogelson on the baseline. That's good. Every Bulldog's been in the game has scored so far. Herbert called for the foul out on top. Called for a reach. A couple of subs coming in. It's number 20, senior Bo Lamian, as well as the sophomore Maddie checking back in. They're replacing Brinkman and Herbert. Turned over by the Eagles there on a errant pass. Bulldogs looking to extend the 19-point lead. Officials for tonight: Jim Fall, Lee Meyer, and Jeff Newton. Bo Lamy gets a bucket. Drive by Williams, gets stuck on the baseline. Rebound ran down by Lamy. Bulldogs out in front here. Stevens gets it to Maddie, gets it to Powers in the corner. Fogelson hits Maddie, sees nothing but white jerseys, kicks it out to Lamy, no good. Rebound tipped by Powers over to Stevens. He's fouled. It's going to be called on the ground. We're going to have some more Bulldogs coming in here. So that foul is called on Maverick Sobczak as Braxton Talugan and Caden Priest check into the game for Stevens and Powers. Fogelson tries for 3 from the top, no good. Out of bounds, Eyota ball. Defense here from the Bulldogs. Sobczak tries a 3, falling away, no good. Rebounded by Drake. Up, no good. Tipped around. I think they're going to get Caden Priest for this. It is on Caden. His first, team fourth. Maddie finally pulls out the defensive board for the Bulldogs. Tolugan left open for three. It's good. Senior Braxton Tolugan with the 3-ball, extending the Bulldog lead to 24. Still 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Drake with the long 3, no good. Bulldogs doing a nice job boxing out, following directions from Coach Herber on that one for sure. Lamy sees a lane. They get Levi Williams for his second on the drive. It's going to be Bulldogs basketball underneath. 13 Holzer checks back in. He replaces Eaton. Lamy elects to pull it back out. Bulldogs going to run some half-court offense here. Bulldogs struggling a little bit to find balance here. Maddie is going to get called for his third. Subzak back to the line. Misses the first. Priest driving, hoop in the arm. Hayden Priest to the line. 10th Bulldog to enter into the scoring book here. Going to have an opportunity to complete the three-point play. Cornell and number 15, Jack Desner, into the game for Eyota. And he hits. Maddie with the tip. Goes back, gets the steal. Maddie gets loose on the baseline. Gets to the defender in the air, won't go. Tipped around. Priest comes up with it. He's up with the left hand, no good. Tolugan gets aboard. Bulldog's going to pull it out. Well, tipped out by Eyota. Maddie finds Lamy cutting. Lamy with the basket, Maddie with the assist. Pack of Bulldogs headed to the table to check in here. Next dead ball situation. Williams wheeling and dealing in the paint. He's fouled by Lamy. He's going to head to the line for two. Lamy's first foul. Bulldogs sixth. Williams hits the first. Second one rattles out. Stevens in the post working against Dessner. Misses the first, gets the second. Bulldogs turn over the Eagles again. Shot's no good. Rebounded by J-Mo is. Eagles get past the press this time. But Bulldogs still take it away in the half court. Herber out in front. Goes into the contact and it rolls out. Brady Herber headed to the line for 2. Number 3, Logan Drake, called for his first personal. It is 7th of the half for the Eagles. Herber misses. Sobczak checks back in, replacing Drake. Herber gets the second, now with 6 points. Ball tipped away again by the Bulldogs, again pushing the tempo here. Stevens puts Dessner in the spin cycle, goes to the left and puts it in. That's 18 now for Stevens in the half. All right, we got our first update from around the section. Caledonia up 29-25 on St. Charles with 3 minutes left in the first half. Herber with the assist to Powers. Powers now with 6.5 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs hit the half-century mark here, still with 3 minutes to play. Eagles turn it over. Stevens going to spin pass to Wozni. It's good. We'll give Aaron the unintentional assist on that. Eyota needs a minute to regroup here. They take their second full timeout. Bulldogs up 52-14. Aaron Stevens leading the Bulldog attack here with 18. Brady Herbert's got 6. Liam Powers got 6. Wozny's got 4. Lamey's got 4. Talugan's got 3. Brinkman's got 4. Been a balanced attack here all night. As we said earlier, we've got 10 Bulldogs in the scorebook already here in the first half. During the half, we'll take a tour around Section 1AA here and let you know how some of those games are going. Specifically, curious about that ZM Triton game, as the winner of this one is going to take them on Tuesday night at the Mayo Civic Arena. Brinkman's going to get called for a foul on the ground. It's going to be the 7th foul. Going to send Williams to the line for a 1-and-1. He hits the first. Number 3, Drake checks back in for the Eagles. Second, no good. Rebounded by Brinkman. Stevens all alone, guarded by Sobczak up on top. Gets Wozni loose for 3. No good. Rebounded by Sobczak. Williams in the cross-court pass, no good. Rebounded by Wozni. Bulldogs still pushing the tempo, and that one gets pushed just a bit too far. All right. Bulldogs back in that man defense here for quite a while. Just experimenting a little bit with the 2-3 for a different look, but sticking with what got him here. Drake for 3, short, rebounded by Wozni. Wozni and Herber, some of the smaller guys on this Bulldog squad, a couple of the better rebounders. Herber rebounding 5 per game and Wozni rebounding 4 per game. Bulldogs led by Stevens with 7.5 rebounds per game. Cornell tries a 3, no good, rebounded by Brinkman. Brinkman, the other big man for the Bulldogs, averages 5.2 rebounds per game. Stevens gets another basket. Now has 20.5, 1 minute to play. Bulldogs looking to create another couple turnovers here. Sobczak drives the lane, won't go. Rebounded by Williams, up and in. And 40 seconds left here. Let's see if Coach Herber calls for a one-shot situation. Does not. Herber finds Brinkman for another basket. Brinkman now with 6. Cornell with the drive, won't go. Alshon Eaton with the rebound, puts it up and in. Eaton now with 4. Bulldogs under 10 seconds. Stevens with the long jumper, no good. And we're going to go with a half here. It's 56-19. Bulldogs in control. And we will rip through your scoring here for the half. We'll start off with the Eagles. Maverick Sobczak has 5 points. Levi Williams has 7 to lead them. Frericks has 2, and Alshon Eaton has 4. For Plain Village and Millville, Powers has 6 points. Brady Herber has 6 points. Parker Maddie has 2. Aaron Stevens has 20. Nick Wozni has 4. Bo Lamy has 4. Braxton Tolugan has 3. Fogelson has 2. Priest has 3. And Jamison Brinkman has 6. So Bulldogs with a lot of numbers here in the scorebook already. If there is maybe something the Bulldogs need to talk about at the half or want to focus on the second half, is going to be free throws. Bulldogs now just 3 of 6 for the line. I know that 50% mark is not something that Coach Herber is going to be super happy with. Bulldogs come in shooting 66% from the line. On the other side of things, the Eagles are 5 of 9, shooting 55.5% from the line in the first half. All right, so we got some scores to report here at the half. Rochester lured up over Pine Island 30-18 at the break. Cannon Falls at half is up 48-27 over Cotter. Caledonia St. Charles, 1 minute left. Caledonia leads that one 39-29. End of the first half in La Crescent, they are up 39-30. Chatfield Lewiston, Chatfield up 7 points, 20-13 at the half. And in Zumbrota-Mazeppa, the underdog Triton up by 1. They lead Zumbrota-Mazeppa 31-30 at the break. Here in Plainview, it's 56-19, and we will be back in about 10 minutes with the second half of Bulldog basketball. All right. Here we go. We're about set here for the second half here at PM. One mistake there from the first half we had is one of Parker Maddie's fouls was actually on Nick Wozni, so Maddie sits with 2 fouls. Nobody else for the Bulldogs with more than 1. For the Eagles, Maverick Sobzak has 2 fouls, Levi Williams has 2, and Holzer has 2. So nobody in any real trouble here for either team. Bulldogs up 56-19. Refs are ready to go. Teams are ready to go. So they say, let's get this started. Looks like the Eagles have the same starting lineup out on the court for the Bulldogs. It is the same lineup other than Parker Maddie's been replaced by Jamison Brinkman to start the half. So the seniors' ankle must be feeling up to par. So they're going to give him the start here in the second half. They look to extend this lead here early in the second half. Pass to no one. It ends up getting tipped out by the Eagles. Stevens working on the baseline against Sobzak. Sobzak just trying to stay in front of him. Bulldogs back in the man defense. Pass picked off by Herber. Tiptoes the sideline to get the steal. Now feeds Jamo. Jamo with the little hook shot. Feels good to have Jamo back out there on the court. Sobzak tries baseline. He's cut off by the help side defense of Wozni. Drake now tries drive over the top of Fogelson. No good. Rebound tipped out. It's a foot race. And it was off the foot of Wozni. Official Leemeyer gets it right, gives it back to the Eagles. Bulldogs still trapping here. Holzer steps through the trap. Gets it across. Frericks, the sophomore, going to head to the line for 2. They're going to get Stevens first. He hits his first. Frericks does. Second is no good. Herbert drives, tries to get it to Stevens. I think it's going to be rolled off his foot. It's going to be Eagle basketball. Bulldogs league sits at 40 here. 16 and a half left to play. Both teams still working hard out there, despite the point differential. Wozni there, showing off some hustle, gets it over. Gets the steal. Pass picked up by Drake. Drake gets a head now to Sobzak. He's followed by Brinkman. That's Brinkman's second. Sobzak headed back to the line where he was 4 of 5 in the first half. He hits the first. And the second. Sobzak now has 7 points in the game. Another one off the foot of Stevens. Another steal by Herber. Herber with a hoop in the arm. Basket's good. They get Holzer for his third. All right, a pack of Bulldogs coming in. That's number 21, Braxton Tolugan, 35, Caden Priest. Number 1, Liam Powers, and at the table, awaiting is Bo Lamy. Herbert misses the free throw, rebounded by Sobczak. Bulldogs working it around. It's a man defense of Eyota. Priest tries baseline against Eaton. He's going to pivot out. Vogelson tries to hit Herbert. It's out of bounds, and Herbert's going to get a break, possibly for the rest of the evening. Lamy gets checked in. Bulldogs basketball underneath. Liam Powers tries a three, no good. Rebounded by Sobczak. Lamy with the steal, tips it away. Scrum on the floor, going to be a held ball. Alternating possession, I believe it's going to go to Eyota. Williams, the turnaround jumper off the glass, that's good. Travel called as Priest has trouble in the traffic of the lane. Over and back violation on Eyota. Bulldog basketball here on the near sideline. Ooh, pass off the fingertips of Lamy, ran down. Over and back called against the Bulldogs. Subbing into the game for the Eagles is 15 Desner, 12 Cornell. Powers with the rebound, gets it over to Lamy. Lamy with the Euro. Drake spinning in the lane. Pretty shot there by the senior Drake. His first basket of the ball game. Liam Powers for a deep three, no good. Offensive board by Lamy. Tulugan for 3, no good. Sobczak with the defensive board. Drake gonna try a long 3. That's no good. Tipped out. Cornell, little jumper. Jacob Cornell gets his first basket. Powers runner. Can't get it to climb over the rim, but Lamy with another offensive board. Tulugan misses, rebounded by Sobczak. He looks ahead, got Drake. Drake gets denied with the rundown block by Powers. Substitution for the Bulldogs, that's number 5. Parker Maddie checking into the game for Chase Fogelson. Reese with the steal on the inbound pass. Gets it ahead. Drake hustles, goes to the floor. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout taken by Eyota to retain possession. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. The Eagles now with 1 full timeout remaining. Bulldogs with all 5 timeouts. One update here. In Zumbrota-Mazeppa, Triton now up by 4 with 12 minutes left over Zumbrota-Mazeppa. In Cannon Falls up 61-36 over Cotter. And in Caledonia leads 52-35 over St. Charles. Dessner driving on Maddie. Screen coming. Cornell left open for 3. It's good. Bulldogs working around up on top. Priest gonna try a 3, no good. Rebound comes to Cornell, he's fouled. Not sure who they're gonna get on it. It's on Tulugan. It's his first. Team second. Williams and Frericks check in for the Eagles, replacing Drake and Eaton. Steal there by the Bulldogs. Far sideline, Maddie gets it to Priest. Priest baseline's gonna have to kick it back out. Maddie denied by Frericks. Offensive foul called on Priest. Gets called for bully ball, not allowed here in this gymnasium. Bulldogs team's ripe with seniors, has 10 on the roster. Eagles with only 2 seniors, Maverick Sobczak and Logan Drake. So they'll be returning nearly their full squad. Both Drake and Sobczak starters. Sobczak there with a basket now has 9 points for the Eagles. Lamy on the drive is going to head to the line for 2. Foul called against the Eagles there. Lamy hits the first. He now has 7 points for the Bulldogs. And he gets the second. Williams shot Sobczak with the rebound over to Lugan. Turnaround jump shot, bank shot is good. Sobczak now in double figures for the Eagles. Maddie hits a cutting Lamy. Lamy gets the lane here by himself, leaves it off for Powers. Maddie at the elbow, no good. Tolugan with the offensive board, no good. Gets his own board, and he's called. Eagles are called for a reach-in foul. Foul goes against Jack Desner, his first. The Bulldogs basketball underneath as Holzer and Drake check back in for Cornell and Desner. Lugan dribbles it out of the corner. Maddie hits Powers. Powers with the basket off the assist from Maddie. Lead to 33. Lead was at 42. Steal by Lamy. Holds up here. Powers for three. No good. Rebound tipped around. Maddie grabs it. Maddie has it tipped away. Kick ball called against the Eagles. Errant pass out of bounds for the Bulldogs. Going to be Eagles basketball. Bulldogs desperately wanted to get that basket to send it into running clock. Foul called on Frericks, 14, moving screen. Number 11, Aaron Martinez checks in for the sophomore Parker Maddie. Frericks called for another quick one. Some discussion over whether or not it should be running clock here. I'm going to put some time back on the clock. Lead is at 33. I think the discussion there is that it wasn't over. Liam Powers, the tiny assassin, hits for three, now has 11 points in the game for the Bulldogs. Now it will be running clock. So the whole conversation was a bit of a moot point. tie up down low. It's going to be Bulldog basketball. We're going to have some fresh Eagles coming in to the game. It's going to be number 44, Daniel Peterson, junior. Number 33, Lucas DeMuth, a sophomore. Williams called for the foul. Bulldogs on the sideline. More Eagles coming in. Number 11, Sam Free, a 6'4" sophomore in, as is number 4, a freshman, Luke Myers. Number 4. He replaces Sobzak, the senior. Eagles faithful showing some love there for their senior leaving the court, possibly for the last time here in the maroon and gold of Eyota. Powers for 3 again. He hits again. Williams up on top, gets it over to DeMuth. Williams driving, loses the ball on the way up. Say it's off his foot. It's going to be Bulldog basketball. All right, subs coming in for the Bulldogs. That is number 22, Coda Sanders, number 13, Isaac Foss, and number 33, the Slim Reaper, Noah Eidenschenk. Brona Mazeppa coming from behind. They're up 3 now against Triton with 4 minutes left. All right, the Bulldogs turn over the Eagles. Foss driving, stops in the lane, tries to stop in the lane, gets called for the travel. Some more Eagles coming in. It's going to be number 20, Colton Brower, a sophomore, and then the seniors, Logan Drake and Maverick Sobjak, back into the game for Eyota. Peterson for 3, no good. Rebounded by Foss. Kudos to this Eagles squad for really working hard all game long. Isaac Foss gets the basket off the assist from Aaron Stevens. Eagles working hard all game in this one. They had quite the task ahead of them tonight, taking on the 22-4 Bulldogs, and they came out and worked hard through it, never gave up, and kept their heads. And a fun team to watch. Number 22, Coda Sanders, gets into the scoring column for the Bulldogs as well. There, Logan Drake hits a 3. Subbing in for the Bulldogs, that is number 35, Jacob Priest, replaces Bo Lamy. All right, so we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this one. Martinez looks for Eidenschenk. Eidenschenk, good hustle. Gets it out to Sanders for 3. Bounces it in. Coda Sanders hits the 3. Bulldogs now lead 81-38. Peterson driving, hook shot up and won't go. Sanders called for the foul. Daniel Peterson headed the line for a 2-shot foul. Going to have a couple of subs here in Myers and DeMuth coming after the first shot. Peterson hits his first. Going to give Drake and Sobzak their curtain call here. Minute 48 left. Again, Eagle fans showing their appreciation as Peterson goes 2 for 2 from the line. Foss going to try a 3. He hits. Leads at 44. It's 84-40. Peterson tries the 3, no good. Rebounded by Priest. Going to click down to a minute left here. Sanders going to try another 3. No good. Rebound comes out. Priest got it. Finds Sanders down low. And we're going to see the last of the Eagle bench come in. That's going to be number 50, Dylan Andreen, and number 40, Nathan Kraft. A pair of sophomores coming in for the Eagles for the last 52 seconds. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Eagles on the near sideline. Brower driving, fouled on the way to the hoop, and that's going to be the ball game. Brower hits. Sanders going to try one more time for 3, and he hits. And that's the ball game, 89-43. Bulldogs victorious. Congratulations to the Eagles on their season. Congratulations to the Bulldogs, who are going to head, it looks like, to Zimbrota-Mazeppa. To play Zimbrota-Mazeppa at the Mayo Civic Arena. They have a minute 20 left. They're up by 3 points, 55-52. We'll probably get you that score after we get done going through scoring here for each team. So for the Eagles, we'll start off. Maverick Sobzak Sr. has 11 points for Dover Eyota. Logan Drake, the other senior, had 5. Levi Williams had 9 points. Jacob Cornell had 5. Jackson Frericks had 3 points. Colton Brower had 3 points. Elshawn Eaton had 4, and Dan Peterson had 2 points. For the Bulldogs, Liam Powers had 14 points. Brady Herber had 8. Parker Maddie had 2. Aaron Stevenson finishes with 22, had 20 in the first half. Isaac Foss had 5. Nick Wozni had 4. Bo Lamy had 8. Braxton Talugan had 3. Coda Sanders had 10. Chase Fogelson had 2 points. Caden Priest had 3 points. And Jamison Brinkman had 8. So a good night for the Bulldogs, getting a total of, I believe it's 12 Bulldogs in the scorebook tonight. Nothing here changed in the Zimbrota game. That's going to be it, though, for Bulldogs live stream this 22-23 season. Bulldogs going to be in action on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. game at the Mayo Civic Arena, playing the winner of the Zimbrota-Mazeppa Triton game. take a look if we've got any other finals around. Cannon Falls beats Cotter 79-53. That's a final. 3 minutes left. Lourdes is up 14 over Pine Island. 5 minutes left. Caledonia is up 24 over St. Charles. And I don't have any other updates here from since the first half, but Zumbrota-Mazeppa extends the lead. They're up by 4 now with 1:20 left. I'm going to sign off, and you guys can go over and watch that on the Zumbrota-Mazeppa live stream. But thank you for tuning in this 22-23 season of Bulldog basketball. We appreciate all the views and positive comments that we get online and in the community, so thank you for that. You guys have an outstanding evening.